Hello there, my name's Terry, and I'm just going to give the cards a bit of a shuffle to see which one wants to come out. Oops, God, that one wants to fall out there. And we got intensity. Right, okay. Sometimes things can be quite intense at certain times. It's as if like if you're watching a horror movie or a movie like a thriller or something, and it's all tense in it, and it can be quite intense. All right. Also, what I'm being shown from this message here is the film Final Destination. They want to show me about the film Final Destination. All right. When like all these different disasters happen, or it's they've had like the different within the different series, one of the characters has a premonition about a traumatic experience that is going to happen. All right, so the leading person obviously like sees it, they and then they say, well, this is going to happen, it just flashes by, and then what they do is they try to cheat it. Okay, and eventually in the end they all die off one by one anyway, apart from I think about one person in each program that actually survives it. What the angels want me to share with you is you can't force anything. If things are going to happen in whatever way that they're meant to, you can't change that. You can't we all got different choices at any given time anyway. You can always choose what you want to do with what you have all the time, anytime. That is up to you. But you can't stop things from happening. No matter how hard you try, you just can't, because whatever's going to happen is going to happen anyway. They are saying to me about like even relationships, but relationships is a big word anyway. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a romantic relationship. It has to be like you have relationships with your family, you have relationships with your work colleagues, you have relationships with your friends. Okay, so within that circle or within a group of people to do with like relationships that you have with others, no matter where you are, no matter what you've been faced with, all right, some of those times obviously can be quite challenging at certain times. If you're trying to hold on to something that you know that isn't right, or it doesn't feel right, okay, so you try to force it, you try to unintentionally, it could be in a subconscious way, you try to hold on to things that you have no control over. You never have any control over another person and what they're going to do anyway, because you don't at any given time. All right, so sometimes it's actually easier and better just to let things be and let it work out the way that it's meant to, even if it means it's going to be difficult for you, even if it means that it is going to cause disruption, it is going to cause a little bit of upset along the way, especially also if someone has an illness or someone's unwell, like very unwell, and you try to support them as much as you can. You try to get them to the doctor, you try to get them to the hospital, whatever. All right, that is, and it can be uncomfortable at these times. All right, and yes, it is very, very upsetting, but what the angels are saying is life is life. Life is always forever changing, because it is. Every day changes. You never know what you're going to be faced with each day when you wake up either. But with whatever you're faced with in each waking moment that you wake up to, all right, sometimes it can actually change your life without even realising it. All right, but you can't stop it. You can never stop anything that's not right with force or anything. You can't. You just got to surrender. You just got to let go. And when you let go, it kind of like gives you and puts you in a place of like inner peace as well. And I've gone goosey when I said that. So it gives you that inner peace that you're needing and that you're wanting. All right. We are here to just make the best of everything that we've been dealt with, no matter what. All right. Even through difficult situations. All right. Try to look at things in a different way. Try to look at things from a different perspective, all right? You all have a part to play and the role to play with your life, and the circle that you keep, the situations that you keep on being faced with, whether it's repeating patterns over and over again, whether you have like relationship after relationship, they don't work out for whatever reason, all right? You know, you can't change it, and you can never force anything. So just be aware of trying to just make the best of what you have at any given time, and that's all you can do. That's all you can do, all right? As I said, nobody, yes, I can go ahead with me on doing readings and stuff, but that's a different thing. But this is the message that I'm being shown today. I'm goosey when I said that. so just to be, and just sometimes you just have to accept things as they are, and sometimes you know, like, you need a little bit of patience as well along the way. Well, we've all got to learn a little bit of patience now and again, especially when things are actually set to try us, all right? But just try to be just in the moment of everything, all right? And then that is like a deal breaker also as well, and so that you can have a different understanding, and just as I have a different perspective on everything and anything at any given time. Thank you for listening. Anyway, take care. Hope everyone has a good day today. Much love, Terri.